It actually happened. 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. So we reached 2,000 subscribers on July 15th, 2021. I realize that was a while ago, but better late than never. But what I also want to do is do a Q&A today, because I asked questions on my 1,000 subscriber videos, and I thought it would be a good way to celebrate 2,000, I guess. And the other thing is that this is our 100th video. It also makes it extra special. Alright, let's stop the music. Yeah, 100 videos. Did I say 1,000? I don't know. Yeah, it's actually my 100th video on the main channel. So that's great. It's like a joint celebration Q&A subscriber special 100th video thing, big numbers. I was actually born in 1999, so that's pretty close to when I was born, the millennium. So I really like that number. Alright, so our first question is from Raver. How did you come up with the name Meester Tweester? Okay, here's the story. So my original username was for 1 year in 2011. It was called Reversed, because in 2008 I made my own comic called Reversed Raccoon. I thought it was a cool name. And then in the other thing about Reverse is that it's like, you know, the whole Uno reverse thing, but it's also a really common name, and that would cause problems if I try to register the name. I think that's why I changed it. So in 2012 I was looking for a new username, and I was a Mario fan. I still am. I like the Mario enemy, the Tweester, which is what I drew in my icon too, but with gloves and a hat. And then to make it sound cooler, I added in Meester, but then I tweaked the spelling so that would rhyme with Tweester. So that is how you get Meester Tweester. I think I get this question sometimes, so I'm clarifying it now. And then also the pronunciation Meester, it was also inspired by Chugga Conroy. He was one of the first YouTubers I ever watched. And in his Super Paper Mario Let's Play, I'll turn off the alarm. I have things to do today. Yeah, Super Paper Mario Let's Play, and the character Mr. L. When Chugga Conroy does the voices for all the characters, he would say it as Mr. L when reading it out loud, in kind of a Luigi voice, so it was kind of based on that too. I liked that when I was coming up with my name. I like my name a lot, and people think it's great or funny when I tell them my username when I go to Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. For short, I go by Meester or just MT. I get called Tweester sometimes, but it feels like Meester is more personal to me, so I think I would prefer that. I won't be too mad if you call me Tweester though. Yeah. Next question by Rainbow Animations. How's it like being in the final 3 of TWOW? So it feels amazing. It feels like it had a really low chance of happening. When I started TWOW, I never thought I could get this far. It's what I'm most known for, and it basically launched my YouTube channel. I've also met so many great people because of it. So when TWOW started, my channel was actually really tiny. It was a year old, and I checked, it only had 13 subscribers. And I hit 100 subscribers in December 2016 after TWOW 21A, while I was in the final 6. Alright, RJ Animate says, how does it feel to have my whole server be nicknamed after you? So this was pretty funny. There's a Discord server called Respect the Veterans, and I think they told me about, hey, I have this Discord server where we all named ourselves after you, and I joined, and everyone had changed their nickname to Meester Tweester. I thought that was funny. I was really flattered, and it was a a little surreal to see a whole server filled with my own name. Just like imagine you go someplace and everyone has your own name. So I think they did change their usernames back, but all the bots are still variations on my name. So I got a screenshot of that. That's kind of what it looks like. Techno Spyform 1 says, just wondering, do you have any favorite songs? As a young kid, I wasn't really into music, but I started listening to more like as a teen. I don't have one favorite song or one favorite band. So the genres I like are popular songs from like before the millennium. So like mostly from the 80s and 90s. I like rock music, I like video game music, I like anime music, I like novelty music, and that would also include Siva Gunner makes really funny stuff. I don't think I put that in my playlist though. Yeah, so I have like kind of a wide range of music genres I like, but not so much what's popular in the current day. I don't really like current music. But if you did want me to name a favorite, I don't think I should name one, but if I had to, I could say Africa by Toto. I think that's a great song. Daisy Fluffin' Q says, I mostly know you for your object show related content, but are you a big fan of anything else? Quite a lot, actually. I have a lot of interests, and sometimes it even feels like it's too much to handle. So I am a Super Smash Bros. Player. I like all the games in the series, but I also play competitive Super Smash Bros. I main Min and Ultimate, because I also main her in ARMS. I'm a big Mario fan, I'm a Mario Kart player, I like video games in general, I like speedrunning, and most of that was webgames. I've had a lot of world records in small games over the years, like BFDI A5B, former world record. I'm also a creative writer. I like writing short stories, and I want to eventually write a whole novel. I've been wanting to do it, but never really started on one. I like the conceptual stage where I just make up ideas in my head. It's hard to actually commit to it. I also am an artist. I like drawing. Like what I mostly like doing is drawing with pencil and paper, because that's what I would do. In school I would doodle on those sides of paper. I like being a cartoonist. I would say my art style is like object shows like BFDI, but also like Peanuts, like Charlie Brown when I draw humans, because I like the comic strip style. When I was a young kid, I read a lot of comic strips, so my art style is very based on that. I know I don't post much about my writing or my art. It's kind of fragmented onto a bunch of different websites. I'm also a voice actor. I'm a big fan of voice acting. I haven't been in any huge shows, though. I've had a few voice roles recently, like in Ghost Buddy and Freedom Island Fun Zone, and an upcoming one called Objection Perfection, and that name is pending. I liked doing silly voices, but I also liked looking into the voice actors of characters. It amazed me as a kid that someone's job was to make the voices for cartoon characters. Yeah. So I like that a lot. I'm also a YouTuber. I have this, so my main channel, I'm trying to make it like my more high quality one, and then my second channel is for whenever I do a speed run, because sometimes I'll do like dozens of runs and I don't want to flood my main channel with dozens of the same style of video. Yeah, the thing about YouTube is that video editing and ideas take a lot of time, so I haven't really been focusing on it lately. Yeah, but maybe sometime I'll be more active. I'm also a Twelver. There's not as many people talking about it, but also like back in the day when it was more popular, I was also like interacting with the 12 fans a lot, like on Discord. I still do I still do with whoever's still out there watching 12, which is still quite a few people. I'm also a wiki editor. I like editing Mario Wiki and Smash Wiki. Oh, and also the BFDI Wiki and an Anime Insanity Wiki. They offered for me to be a moderator there, which I'm really honored to be. That's something I wanted to do when I was like... I spent a ton of time on an Anime Insanity Wiki on 2013 and 2014. And, I like object shows too, obviously, in your question. And I'm a big fan of animation in general. I like watching the obscure shows that not as many people watched. I just think it's a really beautiful thing when cartoons come alive and you can express art that way. I also like web shows, like foreign animation, like anime, and like ones they make in Europe and Canada and all the other places in the world. Yeah. Hope that answered that question. Okay, Kitty Likes Fire says, what is your favorite BFB character if you watch it? And could you make a worst at best or something if you don't watch it then? And what is your favorite color? So my favorite BFDI character is Teardrop. And I also like Book because of BFDI A5B and TWOW too. In BFB, I don't like singling out a worst of anything because I don't like hurting people's feelings too. This was kind of a funny story. In the final 14 of BFB, my least favorite were Flower and Gelatin, so it was pretty coincidental they both made up the finale. I'll answer the color question too. I like yellow. That might be my favorite because, I put that on my 12 book and use that in my branding sometimes. I also like red. Like red then yellow are my most common alternate costume colors when I play Super Smash Bros. I like orange when it goes with yellow, and I also like neon green. I like wearing neon green too. That started because it was a joke in Team Fortress 2 where people would paint their clothes neon green and it would be an eyesore. So that kind of became a meme. And then I kind of embraced it in real life. Eli Gabret says, did you ever expect to reach Final 3 of TWOW? I really didn't think it would happen. I knew it was like a rare chance. I guess the voters really like my writing style through the voting. I was in the first 2 rounds. I was amazed I was placed so high when it started out. I tried a lot each round, and it was very rarely where I was satisfied with my answer because the questions can be really hard. And so only a few times was I this is my perfect response. So I thought it was amazing to reach each stage, the final 22, and the final 10, then all the way to the final 3 and now 2. This Q&A was in January 2021 when I was doing my 1,000 subscriber video, so that's why it says final 3. What are your favorite and least favorite games, says Dom Koss. So it's hard to pick favorites. I don't have one favorite game. As with most things, I like BFDI 5B a lot, including the speedrunning. Especially as a teen, I like Team Fortress 2. I like the Super Smash Bros. A lot. I might actually like Smash 3DS and Wii U more than Ultimate a little, because I played it the most. I know like most people prefer Ultimate over, but like I got so used to that cast and characters. And also it was my first game in this series, so like that's the case for your first Smash game for pretty much everyone. You like your first Smash game. In the Mario series, my favorite 2D Mario is actually the original Super Mario Bros. And then on top of that, I like Super Mario Bros. 35. Rest in peace. What a great game. It was the Battle Royale version of Super Mario Bros. And then for 3D Mario, I think Mario Odyssey. I've been trying to play all the mainline games. I haven't beaten Sunshine or Galaxy 2 yet. I might make a ranking one day, but I haven't done that. I also like Snoopy Concert on the Super Famicom. I really tried to push the speedrunning of that last year. So, Bandy 72006 or 72006. Are you a programmer or animator? If so, is this how you found out about Check and Jelfie or Carrot Cage? Not exactly. So I haven't gone into programming. I think it's cool what programming does, but it's a little complicated for me. The closest that would be to programming that what I do is wiki text on wikis. So that's kind of like markup code, but that's not really programming. I like animation a lot, but doing actual animating, I've wanted to get into it for a while. But like I want to I know it's a large time sink, so I want to like start it when I have like the right time to spend a lot of time on it. Because when I want to do animating, I want to do it properly. Maybe I'll never do it. I don't know. Because to make an animation look great, it takes a lot of time just to make one, and then like perfecting that skill, that takes even longer. So here's the story about how I found out object shows. In November 2012, I was searching up Inanimate on Google because I was bored on my iPad, and the autocomplete said Inanimate Insanity. I thought, what's this? And then Google showed me Inanimate Insanity. I thought, maybe I'll watch this. And then, so that's how I started watching Inanimate Insanity. And then in the recommended was BFDI, obviously. Because, back in 2012, those are the two biggest object shows, and they still are. So that's how I got into Inanimate Insanity and BFDI, and the object show communities in general. So by now, November 2012, that is going to be 10 years ago this year. I know that makes me like one of the oldest object show members. So I started watching Inanimate Insanity right before the season finale, and then while season 2 had already started. So like when I first started, I thought, I'm getting into this late. Like this show's already starting its second season. And I didn't know about it until now. But I guess in the long run, I've been one of the oldest now. That happens sometimes where like first you think I'm really new to this, and like I'm such a newbie at this, and then eventually it goes like 5 years and then 10 years, and suddenly you're one of the oldest fans of something. After like 10 years on the internet, it's kind of been catching up to me now. Okay, Cygnus says, how'd you feel about the 12 hiatus? I'm actually okay with it. I don't mind because I know Carrie is busy with other things, and because he has a lot to do, like he was doing BFDI and like programming and also working on college too. That takes a lot of work. I know he has a lot of interest too, so I know so I was patient with it. I feel like after I waited 3 years for a new BFDI episode before IDFB released, I felt like I could be patient for anything. So unlike 12 was taking a hiatus, I thought like I've waited 3 years before I've seen everything at this point. So I think So that's how I like learned to be really patient. I think it's a little funny some people are impatient while I'm still in the game and I'm not impatient. Yeah. I think this is the last one. Woodman asks, how you doing? I'm doing good. But actually, life can be hard at times. You guys are certainly helping me feel better though. So I don't want to leave it off on a sad note. I'm feeling good right now though. So Metatorque drew some fan art of me recently. I drew your 12 Booksona. Yeah, it looks like crap, but I tried. No, it's great. I like seeing fan art in the Object Show and 12 community. Like, even if you think you're just starting out, or you think like, oh, this isn't good, I think that there's still value in art when you're just starting out, and if you just keep at it, your artwork will get better. Yeah, so keep on drawing, everyone. It looks great. And like whenever I see art of my own 12 book, I feel really flattered. Like, this is someone who set aside their time and thought like, I'm gonna draw Meester Tweester's book. So that's like, I've been like a part of their day at least for like at least an hour or so. So every fan art I see, I feel appreciated, and I think it's great when all you artists do that. Yeah, so thank you for 2,000 subscribers. I know I'm almost at 3,000 too, because I'm at 2,800, and so, but I hope you like that. 2,000 subscribers, 100th video, and a Q&A for you. And yeah, hope you all liked watching, and if you subscribe, maybe we'll get to 3,000 and we'll do another 1,000 subscriber video. Woohoo! Alright, goodbye everyone.